Welcome back, Daily Show on a Tuesday. Sara McGibany in the studio. We are close to the chili cook-off. This is exciting.
Yes, it sure is. We look forward to this every year.
It's my dad's favorite event. Always will be. And, I mean, people have some great chili recipes.
They really do. I had never been to a chili cook-off before I started coordinating this one, and I had no idea how much fun they are. I mean, people really get into this.
Well, and now fill me in. Is it going to be in the same location as it's been in the past?
We're actually moving to Flock Food Truck Park.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
Yes, we've been on the hunt for a venue that has sufficient electricity to run dozens of crock pots. So,
Yeah,
yes, Flock is
true.
outfitted for all of those big food trucks that suck a lot of juice. So we are very happy that they're going to be hosting the chili cook-off this year.
It also helps that Sunday is going to be perfect outside weather.
I love to hear that. I never look.
Well, and then you have a busy weekend because the farmers market wraps up this Saturday too.
We actually have 4 events this weekend.
Oh,
We've
wow.
got the final Farmers and Artisans Market on Saturday morning. We've got goat yoga, so make sure to get your tickets to that.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, pick up your Halloween pumpkin from the farmer who grew it, and all of your fall decor and things like that from the awesome artists that are down there. And on that same day, we are also hosting a tour of downtown for the Landmarks Association of St. Louis
that's
from 1 to
cool.
3. And then we are going to have the dedication of our newest mural that is happening at 4 o'clock down on Front Street. So
That's
that is a
really
busy
cool.
Saturday.
Take me through the mural real quick. That sounds awesome.
Yes, this is the second mural that we have partnered with the Audubon Center at Riverlands.
Nice.
Yes, so it's going to be another endangered bird species. This year it's the lesser yellowlegs, and it is a beautiful mural that wraps all the way around the entire building down on Front Street, right next to Mineral Springs as you're going down Landmarks Boulevard, and it's a nice sunset scene with these adorable yellow-legged birds. So it's a fantastic addition to our public art scene.
I love it. I mean, it's really, and I just think it's always a great addition because, it's better than just having, the bare bones there, I think. And then it looks always beautiful. And who's the artist that was commissioned?
It is Robert Fishbone,
again,
from On
really
the Wall
cool.
Productions, who also did the Alton Flyway. Yes, he is definitely great at interpreting native landscapes, and this is specifically about our, relationship to the river and being on the Mississippi Flyway. So we're thrilled to partner with Audubon for another mural that really sets the tone for how our community looks when you drive in the front door.
So you're telling me that we get all of this ahead of the chili cook-off.
That's all on Saturday, correct. And then on Sunday, join us back downtown for lunch from noon to 3 for the chili cook-off.
This is perfect. And number 4 combo is going to be a great live music, live band to listen to while you're sampling the chili. But also, though, I mean, you get to take a chance to really drive down Front Street past the mural as you're heading into Flock.
Yep, absolutely. Please do
Perfect.
take a spin around and check out all of our great public art on your way.
And now, is there still time to register teams, or are we kind of past that point?
We could still fit in a team or two if anybody really has
Perfect.
the burning desire to participate. We've got 17 teams this year, and we've got at least 2 in every category. So this year is going to be a real competition.
This is awesome. Well, and now take us through, for the folks who've never maybe participated just as guests at the chili cook-off, how does it work?
Sure, it's $10 for adults or only $5 for kids. And with that, you'll get a wristband, and you will get to just go around, and no tickets at that point. You just pay once to get in the door, and then you go around and eat till your heart's content from the 17 teams. And then, of course, we've got the bar open at Flock, so you can grab a beverage and listen to the music.
They have fun drinks at Flock.
Oh, they really do.
Really,
Their
I mean, it's
lemonades
perfect. Yeah.
are so good.
Well, and now, how do we vote? Are we voting, or do the judges vote?
Well, we have a panel of judges that judge all of the teams in the business, organization, individual, and restaurant categories. But then we do also have People's Choice.
That's
so you get a
awesome.
ticket when you walk in the door. You hold on to it all day till you taste out everything.
It's an important ticket.
It really is. It is the coveted award. Every time someone gets a People's Choice Award, they, ring cowbells and, noisemakers and make a big to-do. So it is very fun to listen to everybody collect their People's Choice votes all day.
And they will receive the coveted silver ladle.
Exactly. And bragging rights.
That's right. And now, who won People's Choice? Do we know who won last year? Do we remember?
I think it was Virginia Wolf Biley.
Oh, really cool.
I think, if memory serves. She's won a number of times in the past.
When I go, though, I kind of get a little down on myself because I'm like, my chili is never going to taste as good as... Why am I...
You got to have that secret sauce for sure.
Right.
There's a lot of big debates over beans versus no beans, white
That's
chili
true.
versus regular chili. Yeah.
How much spice do you put in it? Do you want spicy chili? Now, how do we volunteer? Are you still looking for some?
We could definitely use a few hands on deck for sure. Yeah, you get a free ticket to the chili cook-off, and we have it split into 2 shifts. So you either eat chili first and then volunteer, or volunteer and then eat all the chili you want.
And now, what does the volunteering kind of look like?
We just need people to help run the ticket table, help people get shown to their spot when they arrive, just general little gopher things.
Really cool. Well, and now what I think's cool is just the fact that you have awards for all of this, and then there's some prizes too. Fill me in on those.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a $100 prize in each of the 4 categories, and then we also give a $100 prize to the best decorated booth. So people
awesome.
really dress up in costumes and decorate their tent, and it's a really good time.
And now, do you do you have a theme?
There is no theme. No.
Oh, I like this.
The theme is chili.
This is noon to 3 this coming Sunday. I was already told multiple times. My phone kept dinging, and I'm looking. I had October 14th, and I realized that was. I don't know why I thought that was today. But also too, you can go take a look at downtownalton.com, the website, and you can get all the information. Live music. Is number 4 combo going to be playing the entire 3 hours?
They sure are.
Oh,
yep.
Really cool. Why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll talk about the other events coming down the pipeline this weekend, and then we might just touch on a little bit of what you're coming on in a few weeks to talk about in a few moments.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me. 10:18. More Daily Show next.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back, Daily Show. I'm telling you, I think I would have better viewership. Even we're doing great, but I just would love it if they could hear my hot mic every once in a while. Like if that was a part of the show. Welcome back, Sara McGibany back in the studio. And there's a lot happening. I keep forgetting that we're right in between the calm before the holiday storm.
Yeah, downtown is a really busy place to be in the fall, for sure. We have our First Fridays that happens where the shops stay open late on the first Friday of every month in October, November, and December.
That's so cool.
Our kickoff a couple weeks ago was fantastic. We had great turnout. You can win a $100 gift certificate by going around and having your passport stamped everywhere you make a purchase.
That's cool.
And then we've also got about 14-inch high little statue of Robert Wadlow, who is kind of styled as Where's Wadlow? Where's Waldo? So you go around and it's hidden in one of these shops. And if you find
That's
it,
cool.
you win a $100 gift certificate there too. And we've got continuous shuttle loop running the entire time. So you just park once and go shop till your heart's content.
That's really. And now, is there a common meeting space? Just so because I'm not too familiar with this, is it like Sugar Alley again, or
Not necessarily.
Okay.
A lot of people do stop at Flock because they have a good parking lot and you can grab a beverage there for your route. So that is a good launch point.
Really cool. Well, and now going into this too, we have the tree lighting coming up. I mean, there's literally a ton, and I know that we're coming on to talk about First Fridays again here shortly. But tree lighting, do we have a date for that already?
Yes, that is always the Friday before Thanksgiving. So that is going to be on November 21st this year. Santa Claus gets to Lincoln Douglas Square at 6 o'clock. And depending on how quickly all of our speakers get through their speech, depending on what the temperature is, we're usually wrapped up and out of there by 7.
That's my favorite part. You know, you can tell who's getting cold by who's looking and who's jumping down their page a little bit, you know? Well, and as we're getting into this, there's so much that's happening, and you know you guys have to have a pretty good group to stay organized because you know Main Street's such a unique organization because you're there to support the businesses, you're also there to elevate them and put on these events to bring people in and draw them and elevate others who aspire to be in that downtown district too.
Yeah, for sure. It's really our task to make downtown a place where people want to be. So we're trying to make it full of life, full of activity, full of social interactions, full of beautiful art, nicely maintained sidewalks and garden beds. That's really what we're all about, is just making downtown a place where people think, hey, I want to go downtown and shop and dine.
Why do I need to drive out of the city here?
Amen.
You know. Well, and now too, there is that important meeting coming up tomorrow, and there is an online survey you were telling me about.
Absolutely, the city of Alton is launching into their comprehensive plan, and they are going to be tapping the public for their inspiration and ideas and their thoughts all the way throughout the process. But
Really
they've just
cool.
kicked off the first couple of opportunities to share your 2 cents. Tomorrow night it's going to be at the Old Bakery Beer Company, and you can stop by anytime between, I think it's 5 or 6. I think it's an open house kind of style. You don't have to stay the entire time. You can just kind of come through.
I'm not the most reliable when it comes to that. Dalton is. He's the one.
What's happening when? But yeah, the city also just launched an online survey that you can take as well. We posted it to our Alton Main Street Facebook page if you want a quick place to grab the link. It's a real simple survey, just 5 questions. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? What are your priorities for the city? And they're asking about things such as, transportation needs, park needs, job availability, all sorts of things like that. So please do put your 2 cents in and help the city of Alton, steer themselves in the right direction for the next 20 years.
That's really cool. And also, always stay tuned to your guys' Facebook page because you put out some really cool information. Just like the downtown Alton, you have your construction resources and all of those opportunities for folks to kind of get some more information. And I think it's good for the public to note that too.
Oh, absolutely. We are based on historic preservation, so we are always looking for avenues to help our owners of properties, fix them up, find resources. We just had a great seminar last week on all sorts of, tax incentives that are available.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. We had about 70 people attend and filled the lobby of the Wedge. It's really easy to get people to come to an event when there's music and food and things. When you're presenting dry information like, financial incentives, it's kind of harder to get a crowd together, but we were blown away by having that many people interested in fixing up their old, commercial and residential properties here in historic Alton.
That's awesome. And now, is the social media page the best way to get that information for upcoming seminars and things like that, and press releases too?
Yeah, we have a monthly newsletter. You can go on downtownalton.com
That's
and
right.
subscribe to our monthly e-news. But that same content we do trickle out as it becomes timely on our social media. So following us on Facebook or Instagram or staying tuned to downtownalton.com is your best bet on how to stay up on everything.
I just kept claiming my dog to help me on my taxes. I didn't know that. Oh, and then your puppy day at the farmer's market was a huge hit.
Oh, the canine carnival.
Yes,
it was
that was
adorable.
the best picture I've ever seen. The up costume was perfect.
I could not believe the lengths these folks went to decorate their dogs. We had a dog that was like airbrushed as a tiger. It was just adorable. I mean, people really go all out for that. And thanks to Hope Rescues for helping us put that together. We raised some bucks for that wonderful organization
great.
as well. And yeah, we always have that be a staple of the market in the fall. It's the cutest day at the market.
That's for sure. And you get a chance to be a part of the last farmer's market of the year this Saturday. And then you also have a chance to see the new mural this Saturday.
as well.
Okay, I was kind of nervous about it, but and then Sunday you have a chance to go to the chili cook-off, see the mural on the way to the chili cook-off, and well, help someone win People's Choice in the Silver Ladle, and just enjoy Flock Food Truck Park and their great bar, and then some great food.
Sounds like a fun weekend in downtown, doesn't it?
And then how much are tickets again?
$10 for adults or only $5 for kids.
Oh, duh. How do I get tickets, Sarah?
Or you can just get tickets walking up at the door. We don't even attempt to pre-sell any of these tickets. We just take your $10 right there at the door and give you a wristband, and you're off to the races.
This is really cool. And now, if someone wants to join Alton Main Street as a volunteer or in other facets, what's the best way to kind of reach out and do that? Is online the best?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. You can go to downtownalton.com/volunteer, and that will show you all of our upcoming opportunities. And we've also got a little questionnaire where you can tell us about your interests.
Really
Are
cool.
you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you looking to, help with events or more, background type of stuff?
Oh,
and
yeah, look
then
at
when
that.
your interests roll around during the year, we will be in touch with you and say, hey, you were interested in volunteering at the Earth Tones Festival. That's coming up in a few weeks. So yeah, it's a good way to tell us what experience you're looking to get out of it, and then we can touch base when the time is right about jumping in.
Fantastic. Sarah, always great talking to you, and see you again in about 2 weeks.
See you then. Thanks for having me.
We'll take a quick break. 10:30 is the time. We'll come back with more Daily Show on this Tuesday morning right after this.